so much money out there at once on defense will actually just deliver higher prices and slower delivery dates for capabilities?
Well, I hate to say that, from an industry perspective, again, we're talking about conventional warfare is really the examples that have been given in terms of armaments and tanks and air defense. And so I do think, Stacey's right in terms of this aggregated demand will, I'll say, create a very strong demand signal to industry that, I'll say, government is serious. And it's not a short game, it's a long game. So, companies are interested in the long game. They want the, I'll say, knowledge and confidence that it's not just, one bit at a time, and then a year from now, there's a lot of ambiguity, and so there is this sort of commitment, if you will, from the government in this demand signal. I do think that it is sort of national standards versus NATO standards. We have to come to grips to how are things going to be procured. I'm sure Stacey will fix that as in her role at NSPA. And but I do think that the competition will breed not only efficiencies but higher effectiveness. To the point that's been made. Maybe the other thing I'll say is there's conventional warfare and then there's asymmetric and hybrid threats. And this is an area where I think industry really is positioned to help innately, especially as we talk about dual use and capabilities. Industry wants to invest in innovation, modernization, and its speed and its agility. So I think you sort of wake up another part of the industry when you talk about hybrid threats in terms of cyber and some of the other sort of critical infrastructure type areas.
But from what you're saying, it sounds as if not even now industry is getting the demand signal. Is that how you feel on the panel? Are we still not sending the right signal?
Well, I think industry, and I can't speak for every company out there, and I am not in a company that develops weapon systems capabilities, but I do think that industry is positioned to help and wants a stronger partnership with government. And so I do think government is sending signals to industry like, we need your help, we want you at the table. But I think some of the practices that are in place in terms of procurement and things like that, they somehow inhibit the strength of the partnership that could be there. So I think the signals are out there. I think it's the execution of the processes and things aren't exactly where they need to be.
I spent a lot of time with industry as I'm rapporteur for the budget of the equipment of the French Armed Forces. And what I hear from industry is that we do have a problem in Europe. We sell and buy outside of Europe.